Howe Springs Fire Rescue Saturday wrapped up Fire Prevention Month with a live fire demonstration to show the importance of smoke detectors as well as the hazards residents face from household fires. The demonstration ran just over 13 minutes. I have compressed it here to about 7 minutes.
Most people go day to day living their lives but really don't think about fires. We do a lot of fire prevention efforts with kids, teaching them, not to play with lighters, how to be fire safe, crawl out. But usually when we go to fires, it's not the kids that are the reason behind fires. It's usually us adults that make poor decisions. We get careless. One of the leading causes are kitchen fires, unattended cooking. We forget to leave a pot of grease on, something like that. And once that grease gets hot enough, it doesn't have to have an open flame to ignite. It can do what we call auto ignition, and the vapors reach their ignition temperature, and you'll have a fire occur. We also see fires from overloaded electrical outlets. We see them in your power strips. We go to Dollar General and buy the cheapest ones we can, and then we plug in as many things as we can. And they're made very cheaply. They're not UL certified, and they'll overheat, and that plastic will ignite or ignite the carpeting around it. So what's something we all should have in our homes to alert us if we have a fire? Smoke alarms, exactly right. If for whatever reason anybody out here doesn't have them, please get with any of our staff out here. We'll be glad to hook you up. We'll actually come out and install the smoke alarms for you. Smoke alarms are real important because we never know when we're going to have a fire occur. And having the smoke alarms, whether we're asleep, we were going to start cooking some French fries and we fall asleep on the couch. Whatever the case is, whenever that happens, if for whatever reason we don't notice the fire, and as you can see here, somebody threw a cigarette in a trash can or whatever the case is, and we've got a fire occurring. And the other intended purpose behind this demonstration is so you can see how quick that smoke alarm is activated. If you listen, you can hear it. It's already activated. So if you're asleep on the couch, that smoke alarm hopefully would have awoken you, and now you can react, escape, and get your family out. One thing we need to remember is if you have a fire in your home, we want everybody to get out. Don't worry about toys, stuffed animals, anything like that. Get out and stay out. All right, so it appears now our couches have ignited. So depending on how old you are, your grandparents or great-grandparents, they probably had, when you were growing up, what we call legacy furniture, which was made out of a lot of natural fibers. Those don't burn very well. Your newer furniture are basically made out of solid gasoline. Your synthetic material, your polyurethane foams, things of that nature, as they burn, they'll melt, they'll drip fire, they'll spread fire real easily. And all this box has in it is a couch, a love seat, and a little nightstand. And you'll see the amount of fire that it will put off in just a few minutes. And think how much furniture you have in your house. You'll have sectionals, end tables. See how much lower the smoke is now? This is, again, a good visual representation of why we tell y'all to crawl out. Don't try to walk out, because one or two breaths of that dark black smoke and it will incapacitate you. You're breathing in all kind of carcinogens. You're breathing in carbon monoxide, and it will alter your ability to think clearly. A lot of times when we do studies after people have died inside of a fire, we find them in random places, and that's because they think they're going the right way. But they're not able to think clearly because of the poison in the gas and the smoke has altered their ability to think. All right, so this is what we call flashover. Pretty much everything in that room is combusting now. We're going to go ahead and cool it down a little bit. Y'all feel the heat? And we're a long ways away from it, so this occurs inside your house where all that heat is trapped inside. It's not going to feel good. So again, hopefully everybody takes away the importance of smoke alarms and the need for them. It used to be back in the day, like I was talking about your grandma's furniture, it burned really, really slow, so you had a lot more time to escape. With your modern furniture, you don't have as much time as we used to. So please make sure you got a lot of working smoke alarms. And if you need assistance, please reach out to us or your fire department wherever you live.
Jump in there, boys. Stop playing.
Hey.
Firefighters use an infrared camera to see where the hot spots are and hose them down. For scnow.com and the Morning News, in Florence, I'm Matt Robertson.